the monthly horoscope for Capricorn for the month of September 2025, and this is the last time I do Capricorns, so any more problems, that's it. I don't know what the hell to tell you. So I got my computer, not my computer, my modem and my Wi-Fi all updated with the latest and greatest right now, except I can get fiber optics. I'm just not too familiar with it. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy, and thank you all for being patient with me. Right now I am at 4,249 subscribers. I would like to make it to more. Oh, hold on one second. When will you be ready? Now? Anyways, so show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. So this should be a little bit better or go a little bit faster, so we'll see. So this is 5 gig. So on the 1st at 4:06 a.m. Saturn is now retrograde till November, where it will be direct in the sign of Pisces, and then in February it will be in the sign of Aries. Okay, so we only have just like this little window before it goes back to normal. This in your 3rd house of communications. This could be learning disabilities coming up, so careful with this energy. There's expect a lot of miscommunications and misunderstandings to be had here, so this may not be the easiest energy time for you as well. So just be aware of that. I'm erasing the other video and doing the new one. So anyways, so the focus can be more on your children, and your children could be having a hard time at school, or this is also you having delays in your life in regards to career, or this could even be like learning something new and having problems learning it. Some of you, your dyslexia can come out a lot more than usual, so this could be like a lot of miscommunications during this time period as well here. Oh, hi, Rupesh. So, or that you may, or your children may need extra help in school. This could also be a karmic reassessment for communications, thought process, and relationships with siblings here. Hi, computers forever. You may face misunderstandings, frustrating delays in efforts, and the need to confront your responsibilities. So things may not come to fruition until September, until November, when Pisces goes into, when Pisces goes direct. I'm not saying where I'm from because I've already been hacked, so I'm jaded. So I don't talk about where I'm from. So yeah. I keep that, that's my personal information. I don't share that. However, this transit also offers an opportunity for an increase of discipline, perseverance, and refinement of your ideas, ultimately leading to a more authentic communication and success. Hi, Dave. So anyways, hi, Richard. On the 2nd at 9:23 a.m., Mercury enters Virgo in the 9th house. You want to understand the fundamental ideas behind prevailing social ideas and concerned with attitudes as well as facts. You're interested in philosophy, law, higher education, and you're able to study subjects in depth if you apply yourself, or this could be you really like learning about the law and your rights. So some of you, ooh, what's going on here? I'm gonna have to fix my hair. Some of you, you can be going to court during this time period and like learning about the law and your rights. So stay on the right side of the law. You can be very intuitive, but your decisions are based on morality, ethics, and practicality. You love to travel and curious about foreign countries. So you could be watching the TikTok like nobody's business at this time with this energy here as well, and obsessed with certain cultures or even periods in like certain periods of time. You know, like whenever I have my stellium in my 9th house, it's normally I get like obsessed with, I always go back to Edward and Wallace. There's a biography that she also made that never got published or anything like that, and it talks about how she treated him, and she was very candid about how she treated the prince. And I think that's what, and I think the book got like, it never got published because it had to pass through royals, because it was their family member that she was dogging on. So, and I always wanted to read that book. So anyways, So this could be a time of beliefs and ideas surrounding domestic matters and nurturing are uniquely yours. You may overdo these areas of your life at this time, perhaps never feeling that you've done enough with family or with friends. At this time, this could be in a bottomless pit of feeling never being satisfied. You know, you do so much, and you feel like you could have done more, you could have done more, you could have done more. Okay, so try to let go of that feeling. Then on the 6th at 12:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Uranus goes retrograde till February. Change is happening with your routine. For some of you, this is going to be change in your routine happening. This could be getting a job. For others of you, I feel like for some of you who have, or if you don't have if you have like an online business, it could do really well, or an unusual job, it could do really well at this time with this energy, or even unusual hours, it could do really well for you with this energy here. Happy birthday, Christy. I hope you have a blessed solar return. Virgo horoscope is up, so check it out on my playlist. So for some of you here, this could be like health issues coming up, or because Uranus is in the 6th house. September update, I don't know what that means. If you go on my playlist, my horoscopes are up. I have done Aries through Sagittarius, so go check that out on my playlist. And if you love what I do and you want me to continue doing what I do, like, subscribe, and share. Just to support the channel. Thank you. I got 4,250 subscribers right now. I'm trying to make it to 5,000. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate your support. Okay. So this could be a time period right now where you could be making some lifestyle changes. The focus, Uranus in retrograde, can be on other family members at this time and getting into arrangements with other family members and helping them out during this time period as well. You may even quit bad habits because something new is happening here. You love the latest and greatest, so this could be the latest and greatest in health, the latest and greatest in quitting bad habits. You're more about mind body consciousness at this time with this energy. This is a great time for getting a job only because Uranus is well aspected. If it wasn't well aspected, then I would say keep a low profile, stay the hell out of people's way. You might get your ass fired, but it's really well aspected at this time, so you can expect changes to be happening at work during this time period as well. This could be so you don't have to tread carefully, but over the next 5 years, you know, try to be adaptable with work and with your personal relationships. You may become interested in the latest and greatest in technology during this time period as well. Then we have the lunar eclipse, okay, in the sign of Pisces. So the focus is going to be more towards the people, like live-in relationships. For some of you, could be the focus. The focus could also be on family that live outside the home with this energy, dealing with your adult children here, or dealing with children with disabilities could be coming up, or just finding out that your child had a disability as well, because Uranus in the 6th house here, okay? Also, this is dealing with, let me see, I gotta think about it, 9th house. So this is definitely, you know, this is family outside the home, because 3rd house, 6th house, 9th house deals with family outside the home here as well. So there could be like a lot of miscommunications going on during this time period as well. This is you not getting along with the bosses at this time with this energy, but also the moon is very well aspected at this time. So, but I feel like for some of you, the focus is going to be on your personal life is more of the focus. Your daily routine is more of the focus. Some sort of drama surrounding communications, transportation, schooling, mobility, neighbors or siblings could be coming up. So this could be dealing with housing issues. This could be dealing with mortgages, legalities at this time with this energy here. Things not working, okay? So this could also be dealing with the car, 3rd, 6th, 9th house, transportation. So the car may be the focus at this time with this energy here. Not necessarily purchasing a car, but actually getting your car fixed and things of that nature. Travel or education plans can come to fruition. You might gain an entirely different perspective on matters. I don't feel like it's necessarily pertaining towards work during this time period. And also, pay attention to what is happening and what happened when the new moon was in Virgo, because again, it may not be pertaining to like work at all, and it has has nothing to do with work, you know. Some of you it may, because that means that you work every day and basically your work is like your second house, you know. So it may pertain to work for some of you here. It could be things breaking down, not working at this time. With this energy here, and you having to be adaptable to the latest and greatest in technology, you kind of being like not getting along with those in authority during this time period, and like butting heads with those in authority at this time. So that could also be coming up for some of you here. On the 18th at 6:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Libra. Your career must be intellectually stimulating, or you will probably succumb to restlessness and changes and change jobs at this time. You may hold down 2 jobs to get the stimulation. You pursue education, but only to fulfill professional ambitions at this time, like upgrading your resume with this energy, which is usually associated to education or communications. You're politically astute, able to communicate with the public and those in authority, and have speech making and executive abilities. You make an excellent politician. You have good organizing skills and the ability to plan for the future. Your quick mind likes facts, but you're not always thorough in gathering them. You're cheerful, outgoing, successful, plus you have a stellium in the 10th house, which means that you're going to be super busy with career. Business could also pick up at this time with this energy here. So this could be a beautiful time for making money during this time period, or this is a beautiful time for growth in regards to career. So there could be a lot of on-the-job training going on during this time period as well. So this is busy, busy, busy. And then those of you in school, you could still be busy, 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 because you want to get the hell out of college and you want to do well in college. So you're taking your schooling very seriously. And then those of you in high school, you're taking your schooling very seriously, so you can go and get your prerequisites done while you're still in school. So on the 19th at 8:39 a.m. Venus enters Virgo. Expect a love of a higher learning in your 9th house, a desire for harmonious travel and cultural experiences, and a critical yet helpful approach towards philosophy and spiritual paths. While you may seek out ideals or imperfect partners, you're likely to express love through services, being practical, rather than overt romance. So you, by being in service and just like being like practical in love and helping your partner, that is your love language right now. Also, this is a strong financial support from family, especially women, and a talent for creative expression in areas of art, music, or writing. Others, love relationships. Those of you who are booed up, those can suffer at this time, because the flip side to Venus in Virgo is you become super critical, or even the flip side to that, because all the way in the 9th house is not in your 1st house. So it also means that your partner can become super critical of you and super judgy of you at this time. Some of you, there's going to be more you than them. Okay. So this is you trying to change your partner here with this energy and trying to fix them and mold them into the way you want them to be during this time period. Okay. So that could also be going on. So there could be power struggles with love. On the 21st at 3:54 p.m. new moon, partial solar eclipse in Virgo, 9th house. Landlords could be the focus. Mortgages could be the focus. HOH could be the focus during this time period for some of you here as well. So pay attention to the challenges when Virgo shows up, okay, because that's going to be the focus, all right? So in the 9th house is a good time to get your juju, your voodoo, your centurion. A great time for planning, cooking up new schemes, or rearranging the way you look at things. Patterns you establish now do not need detailed follow-up until later, so you can stick to generalities from now until you've got it all properly roughed out. Put on the finishing touches later. New publishing efforts or any project that generally disseminates what you have to say are well begun now, and you may find pressure is on to produce. Avoid hasty commitments, however, as you don't want to be held to something ill-considered or not fully thought out, well begun is half done. So be thoughtful, deliberate, and measured in your efforts, even though tempted or even encouraged not to be. Okay, so you can be very frustrated in regards to career at this time with this energy here, and kind of just like being in service for the sake of being in service, even though you really don't want to be in service for the sake of being in service, and you're not going to be getting attention that you deserve at this time. So you could be feeling some kind of salty way with this energy. On the 22nd, at 3:54 a.m. Hi Marie. Mars enters Scorpio in the 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. You're direct your energy towards friends and group activities, and you're a social leader, a born promoter, but you may be too pushy and too demanding at this time. Okay. And if mentally alert, the energy is used for social reforms. You're energetic, enthusiastic, and work hard to achieve your goals, both material and spiritual. Not the best time for large expenditures. So I would be careful with purchasing like the car and things of that nature. So there could be buyer's remorse coming up. If you're in a leadership role, strive to build connections that foster a sense of unity in your tribe or group. I feel this is also a good time where you need to be careful with this energy and learn mindfulness when talking to others, especially about how much you do for them and stuff like that, because they could be feeling like they owe you favors because of favors that you've done. And sometimes, you know, this could be a situation vice versa. Take it however, where like you do favor for somebody, but then their favor comes with strings attached. You know, it's like all of a sudden, or they're looking for like some kind of emotional validation here as well with this energy. Okay, so I do see that coming up for you. So learn mindfulness at this time with this energy, because everybody's going through it at this time with this energy. So if you're going to be in service, be in service for the sake of being in service. Don't get salty because the other person is a human being and has free will, free thought, and you feel like all of a sudden they owe you. They don't owe you shit. Okay. If you want to give to somebody, then give, but you know they don't owe you shit. On the 22nd at 2:19 p.m. the sun enters Libra here with this energy. It moves into your 10th house. Busy energy time for your career or business. This takes on the overtones of Capricorn, so this is all about climbing the corporate ladder during this time period as well, which you love to do. So your career is more of the focus during this time period with this energy. It takes precedence over your friendships, over your relationships, and even my younger Capricorns, it's all about getting out of high school, trying to finish college early, you know, all these things. You're very ambitious at this time when it comes to the things that you want, and this is a time where you are very much a go-getter when it comes to things that you want at this time. So you could be very much focused on school or very much focused on your career during this time period as well. Alrighty. I feel also with this energy, you're ambitious and you're intrigued by power, which may make you dictatorial or too authoritative. You're a leader in whatever you do and people pay attention to you. You may become arrogant or rebellious if you let the attention get to your head. In order for you to feel secure, you drive for significance, must be publicly useful. You're willing to work hard to obtain what you want. Honor, recognition. Your family could be part of this too. You could be more concerned about what your family thinks of you at this time as well. So you could be a bit more of a people pleaser, or you do put on quite a show for them in regards to like, look how much I've succeeded, look how much I have accomplished, you know, that kind of thing as well. So I do see that happening for you. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 8 likes. Right now I'm at 4,251 subscribers. Those of you who are looking for your other signs, like Aries, I did Aries through Sagittarius yesterday, or like this week, so check that out. You can go onto my playlist, onto my homepage, and then scroll down, and then September's playlist is there as well, so you can keep up to date with what's going on. And of course I do daily horoscopes, so if you want to subscribe to the channel so that you know when the horoscopes are coming up, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share, or add me to your notification bells so you know when these are up. Okay, the first card to come up with is the 5 of Swords. You're fighting with other people at this time. Okay, I do see you getting bullied or you having a difficult time getting along with others during this time period. For some of you, not all of you here. Others of you, I feel like, you know, you could be super competitive with other people, or other people are super competitive with you at this time. All is not what it seems. You could also be being lied to at this time. You can be reevaluating your career direction during this time period because there could be too much pressure to perform with this energy. The Five of Wands, I feel like you can be feeling restless for change and something's got to give. So this is Uranus in retrograde definitely talking to you during this time period. So it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. The Moon card, I feel like for some of you here that you could be idealizing like a new career at this time. There could be a career that you're specifically looking for or that you applied for at this time, and you could be idealizing it. Others of you, I feel like this is talks about things to come for you over probably the next year or in the month of November. So you're going to have to learn patience during this time period as well, because whatever was promised to you at this time, you could feel very restless and impatient about because it's not happening right away for you. So you could be feeling some kind of salty way because things are not happening right now, right this second. Okay, so I would be careful with that because you could drive yourself a little bit batty here as well. All is not what it seems. This is not the best time to go assuming. You can be kept out of the loop about things that are going on around you or at work at this time. The Page of Coins, I do feel like for some of you here, this is a time of like another source of income coming towards you as well. You do love being in service. You do love working during this time period as well with this energy. The World card, the world works in your favor. You could be receiving some much needed good news. This could also be plans working out exactly as planned at this time. This could also be a time of reinventing the self here with this energy, going back to school and getting a degree with this energy. I do see online studying happening for some of you here, or on the job training coming up, or you getting paid to go back to school during this time period as well. Ooh, you are not getting emotional validation that you need. Okay, well, let's see what else comes up. Okay, so whatever question somebody had, the answer is yes, but you're not going to get the emotional validation that you want from others. Either you're not going to get your sorry. You may get your way in certain things, but you're not going to get your sorry. Okay, so don't be looking for your sorry or some kind of big like epiphany, aha moment, revenge thing going on, because you're not going to get it. Okay, the next card, trust your intuition though. So know that your intuition is right on with this energy, but whatever you're looking for in regards to emotional validation or it's not happening. So we can just kick those thoughts out the door at this time, and everything might even be so far much as swept under the rug kind of situation. Okay, so even though you think you know, but you don't. All right, you're going to be kept out of the loop about a lot of things that are going on around you. This is a time for destiny, so allow destiny to happen and work itself and do what it's going to do at this time. But don't look for any kind of like emotional validation, any kind of sorry, anything like that. Okay, trust your intuition at this time with this energy here. You're coming up on a new phase in your life with greater self-awareness at this time, or greater awareness around you here. I do see a lot of things hidden from you at this time, and some of you may know that during this time period. Some of you know what time it is, but at the same time, even though you're going to call the situation, don't expect anybody to be like, oh my God, you were right. It's going to be whatever, you know? Ooh, okay. You are not sentimental about the past. You are not going back to the past with this energy. Alrighty, there is no reconciliation happening here. So if you were looking to connect with somebody from your past with this energy, it's not gonna happen. Or this is you kind of like keeping it moving forward in regards to a relationship. Or if you were thinking that they were gonna transfer you back to where you used to work, no, they're not gonna transfer you back to where you used to work. They're gonna kind of keep it pushing forward at this time with this energy here as well. So I don't see you relocating. I don't see you going back to the past with this energy. Expect the unexpected moving forward. Okay, manifesting what you want during this time period as well, and just kind of like keeping it moving forward at this time. I feel like, you know, be careful with your thoughts, because it seems like your thoughts, your subconscious is really attracting and making things happen at this time, for better or for worse with this energy. Nobody's trying to reconnect with you during this time period. You may hear news of somebody in your life with this energy going through uncertain times and uncertain changes, and this does talk about an air of unpredictability here happening in regards to your past. But I feel like you may hear about it, but at the same time, even though you hear about it from the grapevine or whoever, I feel like at the same time, you're not going to get any kind of reciprocation out of the situation. I feel like that chapter in your life is closed and done, and it's just time for you to forgive it and move on. And you're not trying to go back or apologize or do anything like that. I feel like you are not really nostalgic about this situation as well, but you are not going to reconnect with these people, and you're not going to reconnect with the situation. I feel like you may hear something about it, but that's about the basics of it. Like, you're going to hear, but that's it. Okay, the Queen of Coins, I feel also with this energy here, this can be more about stability coming into your life. So your financial situation is about ready to change with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, this is a time of stability and support happening for you, but it's not coming through inheritance. If that's what you're waiting for, it's not coming through other people. Other people are not going to bail you out. Okay, so don't expect other people, even though whatever happens, but don't expect other people to come through or whatever, or like validate you. Okay, so don't expect nothing, never be disappointed. Alrighty, I feel also with this energy here that, you know, this is also a time where you're very cautious with money. So your money situation could be going through changes at this time with this energy here, so you could be very sensible in regards to money matters at this time with this energy. Alrighty, the Justice card, karma. Somebody is dealing with karma at this time with this energy here. Okay, for better or for worse, energy is energy, and it looks like for better, because it's all about destiny and about moving forward and closing a chapter from your life and moving on from your past. Okay, it's not about sticking forward with this energy here as well. Mister, are you in my house? No, Maurice is not in your damn house. Okay, thank you. Why I dick slap you with my dick, asshole. So anyways, moving forward, anybody else wants to try me? The Fool card, I feel like at this time prayers can be answered with this energy as well. This can be a time of new beginnings for some of you. Some of you, this could be a time of recovery. So your money situation is going to turn around. The rich shall be poor and the poor shall be rich. So this is definitely dealing with some karma. I don't know y'all's circumstances or what's going on in your lives, but whatever, energy is energy. Okay, so if you're doing juju on people and evil eyeing people and just being just mean, then yeah, bad shit's coming to you. If you're not, you've been praying and just living your best life and doing good, being good, and just trying as a freaking person, as a freaking human being, then yeah, you know, things are going to turn around for you. Okay, so, you know, things are turning around for some of you here with this energy, so know that. I do see that coming up for you. Alrighty, some of you, you may be dealing with things breaking down around the home, or you could be dealing with things breaking down in general, or this could be dealing with the weather, God forbid. So this is the second time this shown up. So, you know, be careful. Check your homeowner's insurance to make sure whatever is coming up is like not acts of God at this time with this energy. Okay, the Three of Wands, I feel with this energy here, some of you, you could be getting freelance work at this time with this energy. So I do see that coming up for some of you here. So this could be a great time for that. Alrighty. The Two of Wands, recognition and success is coming towards you. The Queen of Wands, I feel like somebody's going to be paying you back at this time with this energy. I also see another source of income coming towards you as well. Some of you, I feel like your financial status is going to change for the better. Alrighty. So I do see that coming. You're going to be making more money here soon with this energy. So I do feel that can be happening for you. The Death card does bring about new beginnings coming to you. intuitively you're going towards the new beginnings as well with this energy. This could also be like justice being served for some of you, not all of you. Some of you, this could be the opposite. Okay, so it just depends what's going on with your natal chart. You can always get a reading with me. It's $20, or if you want to go through my consultation page, you know, I do yearlies and 6-month reports. This is a transformative phase in your life. This is an ending of a major life cycle in your life, and this could be happening during the eclipse season as well. So pay attention to these energies that are happening for you. I feel like for some of you here, this is more clarity and getting clarity on certain things. Truth can be revealed at this time with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up, okay? But at the same time, remember what I said, you're not going to get your sorry. You're not going to get any kind of emotional validation. It's kind of like you knew all along, but at the same time, this is dealing with legal matters or inheritance. You knew all along, but at the same time, you're not involved in it and it's none of your business. And it could be dealing with like your children and your children finally getting the vindication that they need, but you may not be on speaking terms with your children. So it could be something like that. And then all of a sudden they go off and they go live their life, and that's it. And it's kind of like, wow, okay, so that could be happening. Alrighty, this is endings and new beginnings coming up. A difficult time to find motivation because the changes that you're going to be going through, because you know you have a stellium in Cancer, and we all know how much Capricorns love change, not okay. So this is you going through changes and kind of like putting the brakes on it, or trying to control the narrative and trying to control the situations around you because you don't like change. Okay, the Page of Cups, I do feel like you have words of wisdom and advice to give to other people. I do see a message of love coming towards you here as well from somebody that has a stable job at this time. Dave, you're so silly. The Eight of Wands, I do see traveling coming up at this time, or you could be receiving good news here with this energy. The Six of Coins, time for destiny. Alrighty, so I do see that. And also gratitude is the attitude. So there's definitely delays coming your way in the month of September here, or things not going your way at this time, or looking for some kind of redemption you're not going to get during this time period. So try to be in your present. Try to be about gratitude is the attitude at this time with this energy here as well. Others of you, you have good karma coming in because of your generosity, because of your giving nature and giving for the sake of giving. So I do see blessings onto the universe coming to you because of positive karma coming back to you. The Emperor card, this is all about stability here. This is mind over matter, not really trusting your intuition at this time with this energy. So I do see that happening here, having a greater level of self-control here with this energy. The Hierophant card, some of you, this is a great time to delve into the power of prayer. Maybe that's why you feel a little bit more grounded at this time, because you're really trying and you're really delving into prayer consciousness. And of course, you know, a lot of, you know, I'm Jewish, so like we're all preparing for Rosh Hashanah. So a lot of us, you know, we're like, you know, repenting more and stuff, and doing a lot more prayers at this time, and kind of preparing for our high holidays, you know. And then I know that a lot of people are celebrating high holidays and preparing for them. So this could be preparations for high holidays. And then it looks like comes into the month of October, okay, which is the round time of Rosh Hashanah. So this is a time of spirituality for you, and delving more into spirituality at this time, and feeling more of a connection. So this Rosh Hashanah and whatever high holidays that you're celebrating in your religion, this could be ushering in, so the time of the new moon in Libra, this is going to usher in new beginnings for you. Okay, so you can feel more aligned with spirit world during this time period. You can feel more of a connection with God's energy at this time as well. This is a time of self-discovery, breaking away from conventional belief systems at this time, breaking away from tradition and following more of an unconventional path, and submitting to the ethers, going more with the flow, and being more open-minded. Ooh, and this is going to happen all around the time of the new moon in Libra, aka Rosh Hashanah. Okay, so the Page of Swords, I feel like other people may not agree with your decisions, of course, because you're breaking from tradition. You're deciding not to follow others at this time and kind of go off and do your own thing. I do see you need to pay attention to your dreams at this time as well. You could be receiving a message from spirit world with this energy here. For others of you, you benefit through those who are younger, or this is like updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, and somebody younger than you could be showing you the latest and greatest in technology and teaching you that. So you could be dealing with like a computer programmer or a web designer, that kind of thing. The Two of Cups, I do see new love coming in. Okay, you can feel like this one's the one. I do see new love. I do see you manifesting love. I do see a spiritual connection between you two as well. And this looks like it's happening towards the end of October as well. Then the Knight of Swords. I do see you being very creative at this time, dating. I do see another source of income. This could also be business picking up during this time period, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. And thank you for the 8 likes. I really love the love energy tonight. So thank you. After I've done the Capricorn video now 3 times. So this is the 5G gigabytes, okay, that I am playing with. I am loving it. So cool. Now, if you're looking for your sign, these are individual horoscopes done for the individual sign. I don't do the all signs bullshit because I don't like to. I do it on my membership page, but it's like based on the individual. I think tomorrow I might be going on that too. So tomorrow evening I'm gonna jump on to my my live and do my live, okay? But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And let me see what else. I think that's it. I think that's it. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Right now I'm at 4,251 subscribers. It's free to subscribe. It's free to like. You know, if you enjoy my videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to go on to Aquarius. If you want to see your rising, go to my playlist, and the list for the different signs are